I didn't see you there. Today we're going to talk about Alexander Hamilton, an orphan, war vet, revolutionary, Secretary of Treasury, and founding father. Alexander Hamilton was born in 1755 in the West Indies to his mother, a shopkeeper. His father left at a very young age, and when his mother died, that left him an orphan.
He then moved to New York to become part of the American Revolution. In the war, he fought alongside his revolutionary buddies Hercules Mullikins and Marquis de Lafayette, his revolutionary lover John Lawrence, and his revolutionary arch-nemesis Aaron Burr. In the war, he fought right-hand man to General George Washington, who was like the father he never had. During his time fighting in the war, he met the beautiful Elizabeth Schuyler, and they got married in 1780.
The war finally ended in the Battle of Yorktown in 1781, when the British finally surrendered. After that, Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr went to New York to study law. In 1782, Elizabeth and Alexander had a son named Philip. He later died in 1801 in a duel defending his father. We all know that children are irreplaceable, but in his case, he had 7 more kids. Another one named Philip.
Now, Alexander Hamilton was extraordinarily smart and an amazing writer, which shows in his contribution to the Federalist Papers. The Federalist Papers were a group of essays defending the U.S. Constitution. The goal was 25 divided evenly among John Jay, James Madison, and Alexander Hamilton. John Jay got sick after 5, and James Madison wrote 29. Hamilton wrote the other 51. That's kind of a jerk move on Alexander Hamilton's part when you think about it, because here's James Madison, who wrote 29 essays trying to be all impressive, and then Alexander Hamilton comes with 51. Maybe that's why he hates him so much.
Okay. Now, Alexander Hamilton's real journey begins in 1789 when he becomes Secretary of Treasury for George Washington, which is also when Thomas Jefferson, his arch-nemesis, comes home from France to be Secretary of State. But wait! Wasn't Aaron Burr Alexander Hamilton's arch-nemesis? Well, me from the past, he was. But you said Thomas Jefferson was his arch-nemesis. Yes, I did. Honestly, Alexander Hamilton's life was like a soap opera. He was the angry one that fought with people and pushed people down the stairs.
One of the first things that Alexander did as Secretary of Treasury was propose his famous financial plan, which was opposed by Thomas Jefferson. Now, they were in a lot of debt because of the war, and public credit was a huge concern. The plan was to standardize the currency and take care of the National Revolutionary War debt crisis. He conceived the first bank to do this, and it still stands today in Philadelphia. Hamilton had a plan to pay the debt back, and it wasn't taken seriously. That's why the Southerners thought that his plan was basically bull. He wanted to pay off all the Confederation debts, which would legitimize the central government. Thomas Jefferson pretty much thought that he just wanted to use their money.
Eventually, Alexander Hamilton did get congressional approval for his plan, which caused him a lot of stress and took a lot of hard work. So obviously, he cheated on his wife. Hamilton's affair was from 1791 to 1792 with Miss Maria Reynolds. Her husband found out and told Alexander that if he gave him money, he could keep seeing her, which he did. Men. He could have gotten away with the affair. Literally no one knew until he published something called the Reynolds Pamphlet. The Reynolds Pamphlet was basically a book describing his affair, letting everyone know about it, including his wife.
At this point in Alexander's life, I guess you could say he was at a low point. George Washington is dead, his son is dead, and his wife has basically divorced him. Also at this point, the election of 1800 is going on. In this election, Aaron Burr and Thomas Jefferson were running against each other. Alexander Hamilton endorses Thomas Jefferson over Aaron Burr, saying that he's a less dangerous option, and Aaron Burr got angry. Aaron Burr then writes Alexander Hamilton a quick 1-paragraph letter basically saying, "Are you talking crap about me?" Alexander replies with 6 paragraphs saying, "Not only am I talking crap about you, I'm talking so much crap that I don't even know what point you're talking about and you need to be more specific."
And stubbornness in the situation is ultimately what killed him. Hamilton accepted a duel from Aaron Burr instead of an apology, and he died. He literally chose death over apologizing. Classic Hamilton. Time to check the mail! A message from Alexander Hamilton to Aaron Burr. Looks like the day before the duel of 1804. It's your pal Alexander. Just wanted to let you know that I'm very anxious for our meeting tomorrow, but I would like you to know one thing before I take you down to New Jersey tomorrow morning. He thought. Because I'm finna gonna get that dub. I was pretending to be your friend the whole time. That may seem fake, but hey, don't hate the player. Hate the game. I'm so much smarter and more skilled than you, so watch out. Can't wait to see you tomorrow, you snake. Love you. Aham.
Alexander Hamilton was crazy confrontational, stubborn, and a cheater, but also a genius. He was an outstanding writer, and his financial plan is obviously still present in our government today. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week. cool for back then.
It's cool now, dude. Literally. And the British finally surrendered.
After the war was over...
Oh! Did I say it wrong?
No, you said it right.
Well, don't look at me like that. Losing kids are wait, what?
And was extraordinarily smart and an amazing writer, which shows in his...
Extraordinary.
Extraordinarily! Federalist. You're an actress. You should do CMT.
No.
Revolutionary War crisis. Debt crisis. Revolutionary War debt crisis, Peyton. I said what you wrote, which isn't right. Sorry.
You the one offered Alexander a plan. Wait. After a lot of stress. Wait. Is it good?
Yeah.
What did I say wrong?
Thomas Jefferson endorsed... No, he didn't.
I'm in you.
I couldn't even see you. That scared me.
Refused and instead offered him a bird. What